Hi everybody, it's Monday afternoon here. This is our final day before we move to level 3, so a bit of a change. The reason I'm mentioning that is because this little clip will probably go to friends in California, Australia and etc. So some of you won't understand what's happening in New Zealand. We've been very lucky, we're going along with all this COVID-19 very well. And so yeah, okay, so the song that I sang last week, I was rather surprised. It was a bit Irish. I sent out 30 emails and got 42 replies. Try and work that out. So I just wanted to say to you all that we have a few friends that aren't very well. Okay, not from the virus, but they are people who are not well. 3 in Australia, 2 in New Zealand. So when we sit and do this sort of stuff, it's just for fun. There's no big deal about it. And last week was an American folk song, looking for my wallet and my car keys. And this week I found an Irish song, so I hope I can do it justice. This is 50 or 60 years old. It was made famous by the Dubliners or the Irish Rovers, but it's not a song you can sing, say, with the ukulele group that I'm involved with. It's the sort of song that you sing on its own. Okay, so it's called a variety of names, but I've sort of called it Paddy at the Brickworks. It's about a labourer that works on a building site, and whatever can go wrong goes wrong. So perhaps I'll just start. Some of you may have heard this before, some may have not. It's just a little bit of fun. Dear sir, I write this note to you to tell you of me plight. At the time of writing, I'm not a pretty sight. Me body it is black and blue, my face a deathly grey. And I write this note to tell you why Murphy's not at work today. Whilst working on the 14th floor, some bricks I had to clear, and to toss them down from such a height was not a good idea. The foreman wasn't very pleased, he is an awkward sod. He said I had to cart him down the ladder in me hod. Now shifting all those bricks by hand, it was so very slow. So I hoisted up a barrow and secured a rope below. But in me haste to do the job, I was too blind to see that a barrow full of building bricks was heavier than me. So as I untied the rope, the barrow felt like lead, and clinging tightly to the rope I started up instead. I shot up like a rocket, to my dismay I found, when halfway up the bloody barrow coming down. The barrow broke me shoulder as to the ground it sped. When I reached the top I banged the pulley with me head. I clung on tightly, numb with shock from this almighty blow, and the barrel spilt out half the bricks from 14 floors below. Now when these bricks had fallen from the barrel to the floor, I then outweighed the barrow and started down once more, still clinging tightly to the rope, me body racked with pain. And halfway down I met the bloody barrow once again. Now the form of this collision halfway down the office block goes a muddled world of abrasions and a nasty state of shock. Still clinging tightly to the rope, I fell towards the ground, and I landed on the broken bricks, a barrel splattered round. As I lay there groaning, I thought I'd passed the worst. The barrow hit the pulley and the blasted thing it burst. A shower of bricks rained down on me, I didn't have a hope. And as I lay there on the ground, I let go of the fucking rope. Barrow then heavier, it started down once more, and I landed right across me as I lay there on the floor. It broke 3 ribs in my left arm, and I can only say that I hope you'll understand why Murphy's not at work today. So that's a little bit of an Irish ditty for today, and we will try and catch up with you next week. I hope you're getting through COVID-19 sort of thing and you're okay. We know some of you live on your own, we know some of you might be a little bit down in the dumps, and so on and so forth. So from Mike and Gail, we can't do much from where we are and what we do and where we live, so we'd like to say cheers.